Hey everybody, welcome into Farm Cooking with Nan. Today, I just couldn't stand to put my apron up around my neck. You ever have just days like that? You don't want anything to touch you? That was one of these days. I've got two big, thick chicken breasts here, and I have scored them and opened them up so I can get my seasonings in there. In this, I have 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, and 1 teaspoon of paprika. And I'm going to rub this in on both of them. I'm going to put it on there and just rub it. I might not have used it all, but I'm going to rub that in down into those pieces. And we're going to get them in the oven. One of them days, we're going to get them in the frying pan, and I'm going to sear them a little bit. I know that seems like a lot of seasoning, but I'm putting a few other things in with this, and it's going to help with that. We just need to make sure we get it right down into those, so every little bite is got a little seasoning on it. Okay. Now I'm going to wash my hands, and we're going to get back over to the stove as soon as I can hit that little thing. Oh, first thing I'm going to do is take some oil, and I'm going to spray in my crock pot. I've had a lot of people fussing at me, and I know they mean well about not using crock pot liners. But I told them this is something I'll pray about, you know. But we'll turn my cast iron pan on here. We're going to get it good and hot. I'm going to put some oil in this. This is just regular old oil. And then as soon as it starts to get a little bit warmer, I will add my chicken. We're going to put our chicken in there. I've got it nice and hot, that little bit of oil in there. I'm going to lay my chicken in there to sear it. And let's see what I'm going to flip that with. I will get my thin little spatula here. So many people say, hey, Nan, where did you get that? It's from Old Country Kitchenware. oldcountrykitchenware.com. They sell a square pan, and they sell a square baking pan, like you can do a pound cake in or whatever, and then they do and they sell this right here and probably other things, but this is so thin, and so many people have asked me that's why, you know, I'm not selling nothing. I'm definitely not selling a thing. You want to keep this up on a little bit of high heat because you're searing in that good flavor. I like to do it in an iron skillet so that then we'll do some more things in a minute. Let's get this seared. Okay, I'm going to turn this down on low. That's all I wanted right there. Was a good sear. Look at this. I'm going to push that little piece down. See, I got a good sear on both sides. Now I'm going to pick this chicken up, put it in my crock pot, and I'm going to get ready for my vegetables. We're going to put a little bit of oil. Let's see. I'm sorry for getting in the way where you can't see, but I'm going to put a little olive oil. You know, about 3 3 tablespoons. I'm going to put in some mushrooms. And I'm going to slice up, let me get that little piece off there. I'm going to slice up some onion rings. Just cut them in a ring. My skillet was still hot where I had seared my chicken on high. So this will just throw in little onions and some, I'm going to turn it back up just about on medium high and let that cook just a minute. I'm going to add a little bit of minced garlic. Now I used 1 little box of Baby Bell mushrooms. Now I'm going to put in a little bit of sun-dried, hold it up there so you can see it, sun-dried julienne cut tomatoes, Italian tomatoes. That little bit of that oil from that is so good. You can see I just put in just a little bit. That's about enough. I'm going to take some of these little baby, teeny tiny, let's see what the name of them are. Let's see, I've already washed them. These are Dutch yellow potatoes. Dutch yellow potatoes. So I'm going to just drop a few of these potatoes right in over the chicken. Let's go ahead and put all of them in there, because all of this will not only flavor my chicken, but it will flavor my my potatoes too. I'm going to put a little pepper. And a little salt. About a half a teaspoon each. Then I'm going to sprinkle a little parsley in this. A little parsley. And I picked up the wrong thing. Hang on. I'm going to put about a teaspoon of Italian seasoning right on top. Then I'm going to put in a little, this is low sodium, reduced sodium chicken broth. I'm going to put in about a half a cup. About a half a cup. Now, let me grab my little, let me get my little fish mitt on here and stir that just a little bit more. Now, I hope you can see. Let me move this over just a little bit. I'm going to pour this right over the top of all my goodie in there. And listen, there has been no recipe for this. This is just Nan's cooking today, you know. And I'm going to put just a tad bit more of the broth so I can loosen up anything. That was just That ain't much of nothing. Let me get that all loosened up. That's all the good stuff, you know? And pour that right over there. Some seasoning there, and turn off my stove eye. Set that down there. Oh, and now we're gonna clean this mess up and pop it into our crock pot. I've got it in my holder, and now I'm gonna put the lid on here, and we're gonna get that. It's on high already. It's been warming up a little bit, and I'm just gonna watch it, probably cook it for, I might put it on high for about maybe 2 hours, 2.5 hours, okay? We'll see what we got. Left out one little thing, just had to stop it real quick. I'm gonna put just about half a cup of heavy whipping cream in there. Maybe just a tad bit more than I just got this out. Okay, just about a half a cup of heavy whipping cream. A little bit more, but okay, I just shredded some mozzarella cheese, and I'm gonna pick this up, and I'm going to turn this thing up on high, and I'm going to put some of this cheese on here. I'm going to put a little bit of mozzarella, whatever I don't use, you know, I'll use on another dish. You know me, you can never have too much cheese. Too much cheese. And then I've got just a little bit left of a taco cheese that I had. And I'm going to put just a little bit of that on there. It's going to be good on those potatoes and good on the chicken. Okay. And I'm just going to pop this back in there. Oh, Lordy. Y'all going to say, Lord, Dan, I had this, that right there was about, let's see. It was about 8 ounces. That's what I shredded. I'll put this back in here, turn it back on for a few minutes, and let that melt. Look at this. It's still so hot. So hot. Look at that wonderful cheese melted on there. I was going to turn it up just a hair bit where you could see it. I will try to fix a dish showing you all, like I said. You know, I've never made this before. This is, yum, look at that. My goodness, my goodness. I think I'm going to fix pop. Get me some more of those mushrooms on top. Oh, mercy. That looks so good. Onions and mushrooms. Look at that. I'm going to take just one small little bite. Just a bite of potato. So tender. So tender. Ooh, look at that. Hot. Ruby. Oh, it's UPS. Hang on a minute. I'm sorry. Ruby is my doorbell. You know what I'm saying? But this is so good, young'uns. I hope you get a chance to make yourself some. I'm going to pop some green beans to go with this and some rolls. And we've got our potatoes, our meat. We've got some mushrooms and onions and all kinds of good stuff on there. So just want y'all to know that I appreciate you watching with me. I appreciate you being with me today through this video. And Sadie, you've already ate all the scraps. Go on. She's waiting on a crumb. But I really do appreciate you all. I know you could be doing a dozen different things, and I want you to know I love you and that the good Lord loves you so very much more. I just can't even begin to tell you how much God loves you and how much he loves me and how much that he wants the very best for us. Just keep your trust in him, young'uns. No matter what we're going through, God's right there with us. I tell myself every day, he'll never leave you. He'll never forsake you. And he doesn't. I've had so many prayer requests lately. And I want you to know that I'm praying. And that I have friends that are praying. And we're lifting you to the Lord. Whatever you're going through, God is right there with you. Don't ever forget that. Okay? I will see you next time. And we will either go out on the farm or we'll do a dish like this or have a dessert. We'll do something. And whatever God's will is for me to do. I always pray about it and say, Lord, what do you want me to cook? And what do you want me to say? And just pray that he fills my mouth with what somebody needs. And I will see you all next time, okay? He never lets me down, and I know he won't let you down either, honey. See you next time.